Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into the IELTS Speaking Test, and I'm going to be sharing some powerful tips to help you achieve that coveted Band 9. Now, I know this test can seem daunting, but trust me, with the right approach and a little bit of practice, you can absolutely smash it. We're going to break down the speaking test into 3 key parts. First impressions, the 2-minute talk, and that tricky abstract discussion. Get ready to say goodbye to those pre-prepared answers and hello to a more natural, confident you. Let's do this. All right, so you're face-to-face with the examiner, heart-pounding, palms sweating. It's a moment that can feel incredibly intense, almost like the world is closing in on you. You might be thinking about all the preparation you've done, the countless hours spent practicing, and now it all comes down to this. The pressure can be overwhelming, and it's completely natural to feel this way. Sound familiar? We've all been there. Whether it's a job interview, a big presentation, or the IELTS speaking test, those nerves can creep up on anyone. It's a universal experience, and you're definitely not alone in feeling this way. The key is to channel that nervous energy into something positive. The first part of the IELTS speaking test is all about making a positive first impression. This is your opportunity to set the tone for the rest of the test. A warm greeting, a confident handshake, and a genuine smile can go a long way in establishing a good rapport with the examiner. Remember, first impressions are often lasting impressions. But here's the thing. Trying to impress the examiner with memorized answers or overwhelming them with unnecessary details can actually work against you. It might seem like a good idea to prepare scripted responses, but this can make you sound robotic and insincere. Examiners are trained to spot memorized answers, and they prefer to hear you speak naturally. Think about it. Would you have a conversation like that in real life? Probably not. In everyday conversations, we don't rehearse our lines or try to impress others with complex vocabulary. We speak naturally, and that's exactly what you should aim for in the test. The more natural you sound, the more comfortable you'll feel, and the better your performance will be. So, how do you make a good first impression? It's simple, be yourself. Authenticity is key. When you're genuine, it shows, and it makes a positive impact. The examiner wants to see the real you, not a rehearsed version of yourself. So relax, take a deep breath, and let your true personality shine through. Answer the questions directly, give one relevant detail to support your answer, and most importantly, treat it like a natural conversation. Think of it as chatting with a friend rather than being tested. This approach will help you stay calm and collected, and it will make the conversation flow more smoothly. Remember, the examiner is just another human being, and they want to hear you speak naturally and confidently. They're not there to trip you up or make you nervous. In fact, they want you to do well. So, approach the conversation with a positive mindset and focus on communicating your ideas clearly. So, take a deep breath, relax, and let your personality shine through. This is your moment to showcase your English skills and your ability to communicate effectively. Don't let nerves get the best of you. Instead, use them to fuel your performance and show the examiner what you're capable of. This is your chance to show off your English skills in a relaxed and conversational setting. Think of it as an opportunity to demonstrate your proficiency in a real-world context. The more you practice speaking naturally, the more confident you'll become, and the better you'll perform on the test. Don't be afraid to make eye contact, smile, and use your hands when you speak, just like you would in any other conversation. These nonverbal cues can help convey your confidence and make your speech more engaging. They also show that you're comfortable and at ease, which can leave a positive impression on the examiner. The more natural and authentic you are, the more comfortable and confident you'll feel. Authenticity breeds confidence, and confidence is key to performing well in the IELTS speaking test. So embrace your unique personality and let it shine through in your responses. And that, my friends, is what will make a truly great first impression. It's not about being perfect, it's about being genuine, confident, and engaging. So go out there, be yourself, and nail that introduction. Okay, time for the dreaded 2-minute talk. This is the moment that many test takers fear the most. The pressure is on and the clock is ticking. You can feel your heart racing and your palms start to sweat. It's a nerve-wracking experience, but it doesn't have to be. This is where a lot of test takers stumble, and it's not because they don't know the material. It's because they get so caught up in trying to deliver a perfect performance that they forget to be themselves. They worry about every little detail, from their posture to their pronunciation, and it shows. And I'll tell you why. They get caught up in trying to rigidly follow those bullet points on the cue card, or even worse, they try to memorize an entire script beforehand. This approach can make you sound robotic and unnatural. Instead of focusing on the content, you're focused on remembering the exact words you practiced. But here's the secret. The examiner isn't looking for a robot who can recite a pre-prepared speech. They are looking for someone who can communicate effectively and naturally. They want to see your personality shine through, to understand your unique perspective, and to see how you handle the pressure of speaking on the spot. They want to see how well you can think on your feet and communicate your ideas spontaneously. This is a skill that goes beyond the exam room. It's something that will serve you well in all areas of life. Whether you're in a job interview, giving a presentation, or just having a conversation, the ability to speak naturally and confidently is invaluable. So what's the solution? Focus on the main topic of the cue card, and then let your mind go. Instead of trying to remember every single point, think about the key message you want to convey. What is the main idea you want your audience to take away? Once you have that in mind, you can build your talk around it. Think about what you genuinely find interesting about that topic. What excites you? What are you passionate about? When you speak about something you care about, it shows. Your enthusiasm is contagious, and your audience will be more engaged. Do you have any personal experiences you can share? Stories are a powerful way to connect with your audience. They make your talk more relatable and memorable. Think about a time when you experienced something related to your topic. How did it make you feel? What did you learn from it? Sharing these insights can make your talk more impactful. What about your plans for the future? How does the topic relate to your goals and aspirations? Talking about your future plans can show your audience that you are forward-thinking and ambitious. It also gives them a glimpse into your personal journey and what drives you. Don't be afraid to add in those extra details that make your talk more engaging and interesting. These details can be anecdotes, examples, or even a bit of humor. They help to paint a vivid picture and keep your audience hooked. Remember, it's called a talk for a reason. It's not a monologue. A talk should feel like a conversation, even if you're the only one speaking. Imagine you're talking to a friend, sharing your thoughts and ideas. This mindset can help you relax and be more natural. Think of it as a conversation with a friend where you're sharing your thoughts and ideas. This approach can make your talk more engaging and less intimidating. When you speak from the heart, your audience will feel it, and they will be more likely to connect with you. The more natural and engaging you are, the more confident you'll feel, and the better you'll perform. Confidence comes from being comfortable with yourself and your message. So ditch the script, embrace flexibility, and let your true self shine through. You'll be amazed at how much more enjoyable and successful your talks can be. All right, let's talk about the final part of the IELTS Speaking Test, the abstract discussion. This is often considered the most challenging part of the test, but it's also the part where you can truly showcase your language skills and intellectual abilities. This is where the examiner really wants to see how you can handle complex ideas and express yourself fluently. They are looking for your ability to articulate thoughts on abstract topics, which often don't have a right or wrong answer. Now, a common mistake I see test takers make here is giving short, one-sentence answers or even trying to avoid the question altogether. This can happen when you're unsure of what to say or feel intimidated by the abstract nature of the question. But here's the thing, the examiner isn't trying to trick you. They understand that these questions are challenging and are more interested in seeing how you approach the problem rather than expecting a perfect answer. They're giving you an opportunity to demonstrate your critical thinking skills and your ability to engage in a thoughtful discussion. This is your chance to show that you can think on your feet and express your ideas clearly and coherently. So how do you tackle those tougher questions? The key is preparation and practice. Familiarize yourself with common abstract topics and practice discussing them with friends or mentors. Here's a simple but effective strategy. Structure your responses using the answer, explain, example, counterpoint method. This method helps you organize your thoughts and present them in a logical sequence. Start by directly answering the question, then explain your reasoning, provide a relevant example, and finally, offer a counterpoint or an alternative perspective. This not only shows your understanding of the topic, but also your ability to consider different viewpoints. And finally, offer a counterpoint or an alternative perspective. This demonstrates your ability to think critically and engage in a balanced discussion. This structured approach will help you deliver clear, well-reasoned responses that demonstrate your ability to think critically and communicate effectively. It also helps you stay calm and focused during the test. Remember, the abstract discussion is your chance to shine. It's an opportunity to show the examiner that you can handle complex ideas and express them in a coherent and articulate manner. Embrace the challenge, think outside the box, and show the examiner what you're made of. With the right preparation and mindset, you can turn this challenging part of the test into a showcase of your language skills and intellectual abilities. So there you have it, my top tips for acing the IELTS speaking test and achieving that Band 9. Remember, the key is to treat the test like a natural conversation. Ditch those memorized answers and embrace flexibility and spontaneity. The more you practice speaking naturally and confidently, the more comfortable you'll become. And remember, the IELTS speaking test is designed to assess your real-world communication skills. So relax, be yourself, and let your personality shine through. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel for more IELTS goodness, and share it with a friend who's also preparing for their test. Good luck, and I'll see you in the next video.